So let me slow this down. So it's dealing 1.29 million damage. My goodness. Hey everyone, it's Ahma Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look video at the brand new exclusive bounty hunt monster, the very first of the Season 1 Blossom era, VRAK SHRIKER. Yes, this is the exclusive monster, so if you want him, you are going to have to purchase the exclusive monster, which is $14.99 for unranked. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take him to rank 5, any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. I can tell you right now, he is a strong monster. VRAK SHRIKER is one of the best space defenders. He always liked to do things his own way, but he crossed the line when he stole some of the team's weapons for his own personal collection. When the other defenders found out, he was given an ultimatum, but VRAK SHRIKER decided to keep the weapons and ditch the job. Okay, let's take a look at this monster's trait. So he starts the game off with Hardened, and of course for the Season 1 of the Bounty Hunt, he's going to have the Fugitive Hater, but Hardened, an umbrella trait. At rank 1 you get an immunity to Blind, so Minor Blind, Total Blind, Regular Blind, and then at rank 3 you get a True Vision as a trait, so forever essentially your attacks are not going to be missing. It's really hard to reduce your accuracy too, right? You're immune to Blind, so really the only way to reduce this monster's accuracy is with the Daze or with a Sunburn. Moving on, so that permanent True Vision is pretty cool, so you're never missing. You have a Status Caster immune to Control, and then you also have a Status Caster 50% damage mirror. I think Skill Mirror would have been significantly better considering he's one of the stronger monsters in the game. To actually reflect an attack would be nice, but no, you just reflect the damage output. For those of you new to the game, there's a difference between a damage mirror and a skill mirror. A skill mirror will reflect the actual skill the enemy throws at you. So if the enemy hits you with an AoE burning based attack, you will reflect the AoE burning based attack. Whereas the damage mirror just reflects the damage. If you lose 100 HP, you would reflect, in this case, 50 HP. Alright, but let's compare this monster's stats to the other monsters in the game. So here I have all of the Blossom era monsters. We officially have all of them released for Season 1. And as you can see, I started off by categorizing by the power stats. This monster has the highest power stats in the game at 11,000. This beats Silex that had 10,857 as the previous highest power stat. So this monster is officially the strongest in the game. Even when you look at the Doomsday monsters, they don't even come close. Highest power stat is Elf at 10,824. So again, we have 11,000 with Shrike. In terms of life stats, this monster is at, let's see, he is, okay, this I imagine should probably be 132, 100 as well. So there, he's tied with that of Antlerian. The average life stat for the Blossom era monster is 133k, so he's slightly below average, not a big deal. He's an attacker, he's there to attack. In terms of a speed stat, it looks like he's right around the middle. The average right now is 7983, he's 7920, tied with that of monsters like Silex and Neredia. So overall, average life, average speed, but that power stat is insanely amazing. Now we got to discuss the skill set on this monster. Okay, so the first skill we have is Private Soldier. Removes shields from one enemy, deals moderate metal damage to one enemy. Coolest thing about this skill is the 0 stamina, 0 cooldown skill. At any situation, you're going to have a skill you can utilize. It's metal based. You have Hired Gun, which is an AoE version, dark based attack. I personally don't really like the AoE versions that are 0 stamina, 0 cooldown, especially when we live in a world of obviously the dodge area taunt mechanics in PvP. So I wouldn't run Hired Gun, I would run Private Soldier. The best argument for running Hired Gun would be if you're taking on Pangoliaths, Falsarius. There are earth-based Megaton monsters, which it could come in handy, but for the most part, I don't think you'll need it. You have Space Vest, which deals heavy dark damage to one enemy and applies a 50% damage mirror to itself. So at rank 5, you do have a Status Caster 50% damage mirror, but this is a skill that allows you to hit heavy and reapply the damage mirror. Damage mirror, by the way, lasts for 2 turns. This only has a 1 turn cooldown, so it looks like for the whole entire game, this monster can keep up a damage mirror. If you partner this monster up with someone that can give life regen, then you can really take advantage of always recovering life and using the damage mirror to reflect damage against the enemy. You have Sniper Goggles, applies damage boost and immune to control to itself. It has a 0 cooldown, so even if you got hit with CDA, if you were having to worry about getting frozen, stunned, getting turned to a baby, you can give yourself protection against that and also set up for the next attack. You have Weapons Plunder, which removes shields from all enemies and deals heavy metal damage to enemies, so an AoE heavy metal based attack. You have Galactic Chainsaw. Look at the damage on this skill, guys. It is ridiculous. Deals insane dark damage to one enemy, applies metal weakness and dark weakness to all enemies. Not only does this skill have the potential to OTK the enemy monster, this skill will also set up dark and metal weakness, which means you can follow up with a really strong hit. So Galactic Chainsaw is probably going to be your first go-to skill. If you're taking on a Megaton monster that's, again, Falsarius or Pangoliath, you might even... I actually don't know if you'll OTK them. Probably not if they have life runes. But then again, thanks to the elemental multiplier, you might have a really good chance. So hopefully we can run into some Pangoliath bases. But the fact that this sets up metal and dark weakness, man, you follow up with Astral Hammer right there. Shield block to an enemy, insane metal damage. To be honest, you don't necessarily worry too much about the shield block. Once the enemy has metal weakness, bam, Astral Hammer, end game. So this monster might be able to OTK back-to-back with these two strong skills right here. 42 stamina, 2 turn cooldown. I imagine stamina recovery might be an issue for him, so you might need a partner. And then you have Skewer Bones, which applies double damage, immune to control any 50% damage mirror to itself for 2 turns. Gotta say, love this way more than Sniper Goggles. Sure, with Sniper you have a damage boost for 3 turns, as opposed to Skewer Bones, which is double damage for 1 turn, but you also reset that damage mirror, and that immune to control is the same. Ultimately too, I personally wouldn't run either. The best argument for running those though is like if you were to get possessed, there's a chance the AI does this, so you set up. But now the main skills is the Galactic Chainsaw, so let's do that. Chainsaw, we're going to run Astral Hammer. Gosh, look at that, that is nice. We are going to run the spammable skill. No, we're going to run the strong AoE for when we face a Megaton monster, and then we're going to run the spammable skill. I will say, for the bounty hunt, for those of you that do end up purchasing this monster, the double damage skill is probably going to come in handy, and hopefully the AI is smart enough to do like Galactic Chainsaw, Skewer Bones, and then Astral Hammer. That would be the perfect AI play in the bounty hunt, because you would hit really hard, set up the metal weakness, and then self-boost to hit really hard, or maybe you don't even run Skewer Bones, and hopefully the AI does Chainsaw first, and then Hammer, and then ends off with a strong attack as well. Maybe we would run Space Vest in that situation. Actually, I want to run Space Vest, honestly. It's slightly stronger than Private Soldier. I just love that it's spammable. For PvP purposes, it really depends on you. I'm going to protect him with running a Pango on my team, so I think I'll be safe, and I don't need to worry about Private Soldier. Actually, you know what? Just for the purpose of PvP, let's run Skewer Bones. There's always a possibility I run into a base using like Slumster, and they set up evasion on the team, then I can't even do anything, so I might as well set up for an attack. So yeah, he hits hard, guys. In terms of relic slots, look at that, double sword relic. So since we want to see maximum damage output, we will give him the double laser beam sword. So he's going to be as strong as possible at rank 3. In terms of talents, what do we give this monster? You could do... This is... Okay, so I've been using this talent a lot more in the rank up Surround Dungeon, and I actually like it because when any monster dies, the cooldowns are restored, so you can literally use your strongest attack again. So in this monster's case, it would be like doing... skills. It would be like doing Chainsaw, killing someone and doing Chainsaw again. Now he doesn't really need it considering he has Astral Hammer. Oh look, Chainsaw is actually slightly stronger than Astral Hammer though. Wow, no, so yeah, to be able to reuse it would be cool. Runes, we're going to give him 2 strength and a speed, typical attacker rune setup. Ooh, I might not be able to. Okay, let's see what I can do. I'm going to have to go with a 9, unfortunately. So I'm going to give him a level 9 strength. So his damage output is going to be not as high as humanly possible, but that's fine. We'll make it work. You know what? It's fine. We removed a level 10 from a different monster. We'll give it to him. That way we can see him with 2 level 10 strength runes. Here he is at level 130. We're going to run Pango. We're going to run Slumster. There's so many different mechanics you can utilize. If you got the Tails monster, you can use Ahma to turn transfer into him. You can remove positive effects. That's probably going to be, once I get her ranked up, she's going to be one of the better monsters to showcase combos with, especially attackers, because I can just turn transfer into them. But I think Slumster would be a pretty good monster too, because Slumster will... Oh, I can't swap anything. I'm limited. Okay, Slumster is going to be a pretty good monster to showcase too, because I can protect Pango, remove positive effects from the enemy. I have the Nature Beast, which gives me a damage boost as well. So, guys, this is a 130 Striker. Let's see how powerful he is. Now, again, since this is an exclusive first look video, I'm not allowed to win the battle, so I am just going to be exiting out of the battles. For those of you that are new to the channel, if it looks like I'm going to win, I will just be exiting out completely. Alright, let's see. Looks like Slumster is going to be able to protect with Follow Me. So this is going to be a good showcase attacking a Teddy Bomb. Oh, what the heck happened? Trade disable. Shoot. Maybe I should do Uriel for rezzing purposes. We'll try Slumster again, and then we'll go to Uriel. And I am like in the roughly like what, top 1500, so we'll have some decent opponents that we take on. Alright, let's see. Lord Inheritor. Alright, this is going to be good. We have a Megaton monster. Ooh, this is going to be fun. So look at that. He does have his evasion, which is why I mentioned like someone that can cleanse. Like Ahma would be perfect for this. Alright, let's just keep in mind I'm poisoned, so my damage output is reduced. But I do have a 25% damage boost. So that helps out. So, Galactic Chainsaw, look at that. This monster has 251k life. This monster has 420, and then this monster is 407. But Galactic Chainsaw is OTK in Pure Pandoff. It's doing 206 on Garnixel, and it's taking out the 78k shield. Astral Hammer also kills. This is 75 damage. This is 80 damage. Have we seen an 80 damage skill? I feel like we haven't seen an 80 damage skill. Yeah, for a while. What was it, like Barbato's Master of Pain? But that hurt you? This skill actually sets up for the next attack. That is crazy. Here's my AoE skill. Oh, not enough to kill Garnixel, I think. Actually, maybe. And then Skewer Bones. I think if I didn't have the poison, I would have been able to OTK. But let's see. Weapons, Plunger. Oh, he didn't have Mega. Oh, I cleansed a Megaton. I'm so dumb. I literally cleansed it to be able to attack someone else. Alright, it happens. Alright, hopefully I can come back from this and cleanse. We're gonna do Follow Me. Alright, to the sewer. There we go. We're gonna go Chainsaw. We can OTK now. We can OTK. So, I'll do Galactic Chainsaw just to set up the weakness, not that I really need it. But we can see it on Pure Pandoff. Oh, he died. Comes back. Soul Drag. Good thing I'm also Dark based. But I think I had, evasion to protect me. Alright, we'll exit out of there. So we will show him a few more times, and then I think I'm going to have to use him with Uriel, just in case he dies, he can keep coming back. But again, there's definitely monsters you can partner him up with, especially the Tails monster. Just being able to turn time to remove positive friction to the enemy is going to be super valuable. Alright, no one I really have to worry about. It depends on what Slumpster. To the sewer, I can do to the sewer as well. Alright, cool, I'll be able to attack Rotten Bananas, not a problem. Alright, Fruit Taster, let's see what we can do to you. We have weapons at 200k, look at that, 500 against the monster have the elemental advantage. So this 834k with the elemental advantage, I think he's a 150, guys. No, he's a 147. He's a 150, he's a 150. And Galactic Chainsaw, 356. He packs a punch, 130. Alright, what do I want to do? Probably just wait till we get a talent that also increases power or does something. Because we've always had talents that increase power on our monsters. We haven't gotten one yet. But, gosh, this is powerful. I think I want to do... Even, we didn't get, a boiling blood or burnt blood or anything like that this time around. Remove shields. No one has a shield. Insane metal damage. Shield break. Let's just Galactic Chainsaw. At that point, even, the spawnable attack would kill. Which is why running the spawnable skill would be a pretty legit thing. Because after you set up the dark weakness, that skill is going to take down the enemy. Alright. Or the other cool thing is, if you didn't have evasion, you could do the AoE after you do that, and you'd be good. Especially if you don't have your monster fully maxed out. You have... I need to protect you, so I'll do Follow Me. I would love to remove positive effects from the enemy, but it's smarter to protect my Pango. Okay. Next, I'm going to hit the AoE really hard. I think Galacticus, no, his HP is maxed out again. So, what happened to his life? It really went high. Double life, maximum life on everyone. Let's try setting up the double damage. Package Bomb. Let's remove all your positive effects. Let's hope you don't cleanse away from me. Pango's Amulet. I might get cleansed away. I have no stamina. I have stamina regen though. Strawberry Shortcake. Alright, Astral Hammer. Oh, there it is, finally. 613. Weapons, Plunger, nice. Let's just finish him off while we can. 1 million damage. A nice 1 mil. And then, thanks to Sigil, I can do my strongest attack again. I can do all of my attacks again. Yeah, so that's probably been my favorite Blossom Era talent so far. It's actually been working quite recharge. It's come quite in handy. Gotta be careful with the bouncy ants. I think he has revival, so I'll be okay. Demonic Pack. Oh yeah, perfect. Recharge, Enlightenment. Let's remove that, and then Astral Hammer 567. Boom, or 565 volt overcharge. We'll just recharge. We will protect everyone, and then Weapons Plunger. Boom, 339k. Yeah, he hits really hard. There's no denying that. Let's run him with an Uriel, and whatever Uriel is ruined with, that's what I have to use him with. He's on my defense right now. We're gonna run him with Uriel. And I think we're going to keep Pango just so I can get like guaranteed attack in. I can't use Ahma because she is rank 1 or unranked at the moment. I think I'm ranking her up right now. But once I get her to a decent rank, I'll be using her a lot more in the videos. And let's just go to rank 5 so we can see this monster at 150. Okay, so here he is at level 150. Let's see his stats with the 2 level 10 strength runes. So base power is 26k at 150. And then the strength runes are giving him an extra 53k. Not to mention I have laser beam sword to deal even more damage. Again, I have the poison or the nature beast to poison the enemy, but also to give me a damage boost. So I imagine I'm OTKing everyone at this point. Let's find out. What do we need to do first? Cleanse. That annoying slumster is going to set up evasion. That's unfortunate. We'll go ahead and cleanse. Nimbus. Mud body. Follow me. Alright, he actually did not cleanse. He protected himself. Poor little slumster. Alright. Weapons. Plunger. OTK's Uriel. So Uriel bases, you are in trouble. Let's see. Astro Hammer. Gosh. I think everything. Yeah, everything. Guys, everything's OTKing right now. Alright, let's take a look at Astro Hammer and how much damage it deals against an Uriel. So let me slow this down. So it's dealing 1.29 million damage. My goodness. Yeah, all you need to do with this monster is give him a turn and he will eliminate. Again, if you run Sigil, you'll be able to reuse your strongest attacks over and over and over again. If not, run the spammable skill, and that's enough to finish off the enemy too. We gotta run the 0 stamina, 0 damage skill. I wanna see how strong it hits. But let's do Galactic Chainsaw, 615. 615, and this is at my strongest point, where my power stat is now 99k. Oh my gosh. So let's attack. This is a 150, both of them, right? Yeah. Let's just kill Teddy Bomb, 615. Oh my goodness, that is great. Again, just turn transferring into him, that's all you really need. Alright, let's run the spammable skill. So, Galactic Chainsaw. Let's remove this, and let's run Private Soldier. I imagine it's going to be half the damage, so it's only going to be dealing like 300. But you might be able to OTK Uriel bases with it. Man, yeah, it's that fourth skill, it's ultimately up to you. If you're running into a lot of situations where there is evasion and you can't cleanse it, yeah, run the damage boost skill, run the double damage boost skill. There's nothing wrong with either of them. Alright, the strongest life is 484k. Oh, rose up to 671k. So slightly below what I can OTK. Get rid of the poison. Okay, let's see. Are you ready? Private Soldier. It's dealing 276k. This is with my power stat at 89k. I can still get a 10k boost next turn. But right now, it's 276. Weapons Plunger deals 310. Astro Hammer, 518. And Galactic Chainsaw, 552. So with the boost, I think it was, what, the 6 whatever. We're going to do Galactic Chainsaw. And unfortunately, the Lord Nabotas had evasion, so we weren't able to land Dark Weakness or the Metal Weakness. But that's fine. So when they attack my monster, the residual damage is damaging them enough to the point where I'm probably going to be able to OTK them. I got hit with the bleed, so that reduced my damage output, unfortunately. Let's see if I can res extra turn. Ooh, you made a mistake. So I can do Holy Res, so revive with an extra turn. Oh, they both have the Ancient Cloak and Anticipation. That was a mistake. I should have just done the regular revival. Alright, unfortunately, I am denied. So let's see if I can bring Pango and come back from this. Ooh, I really want to cleanse. He has stamina though. We're just gonna get Pango back. Okay, good. Mud. I think we gotta end it here. Yeah, we're gonna end it here. Because I would kill Teddy Bomb. Okay, misplay there, but still pulled out ahead. Let's try this again. The cool thing, if he does die and comes back with Uriel, you get that immediate extra turn, and you get the damage boost. Alright, we have another Uriel base. Alright. They're using the Shock Beast, so you have Taunt. I think you also have, yeah, you have Taunt and Megataunt, huh? So we're just gonna cleanse. Yeah, we'll cleanse. Alright, so this is where the AoE comes in handy, although he's actually low level. 140. Yeah, he's very weak. 84. Gosh, darn it. Alright, well, let's just waste the AoE since this is the only time I'll need it. Oh my gosh, 372 times 2, that's over 1.2 mil, maybe? Spear of Destiny, Amulet, Mud Body, Pain Trial, Spear of Destiny. Alright, so she can just keep attacking, blah, blah, blah. Death Mark. I think she has 1, 2 more. No, that was the last attack. Okay, Calamitous. We got a cleanse from Uriel. So we can actually damage him. Okay. Cleanse that. And we just want to see the weakest skill. Yeah, this is my max damage output with the 2 laser beam swords. It is dealing 768k. Yeah, Uriels are gonna die from this monster. It's literally 0 stamina, 0 cooldown attack, can OTK him. That's great. Oh, I just died. This is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So, restores extra turn, 50% damage boost. Boom, 735. Yeah, now my power's back to normal, 79k. Okay, I gotta say, when I analyzed him, I was like, he's a hard hitter, but not that impressive. But using him and being able to OTK Uriels, like, considering he's the meta monster, that's nice. That's really nice. Ooh, look at that tanky Sparkus. Alright, let's do this. I don't think I'll OTK him. Let's cleanse. Let's see. Because we've seen the damage, right? He's over, I said 1.2 mil. 309, 348. Yeah, it's not enough. Astro Hammer 580, 618. This sets up the meta weakness, so then we would OTK unless he cleanses with Catholicon, which most likely he will. Yeah, most likely. Nimbus, let's get rid of that MT. Let's see, damage. Oh, he didn't. Ooh, cool. Alright, and I only have enough to do Private Soldier, which is dealing a whopping 516 with the meta weakness on the enemy. So we might as well do it. Boom. And then I like Dragon City. I think what I'm going to try next is I'm going to not run MT. So bye-bye Pango, and we'll try using them just with Uriel and some other support monster. And we'll see if we can make it work. I think it could work. Again, because if he dies, you come back extra turn with the damage boost. Boom! Yes, we took him down. Alright, and then Sigil, I can use all of my attacks, my strongest attacks. Stun, can we stun? Are you immune to control? Let's stun you. Alright, stun and daze. Let's hope Uriel doesn't res. Let's remove that and curse. Remove some stamina. Holy res. He did res. Fortunately, I should be able to take him out. I think Astro Hammer, no. He has protections. Recharge. This is a good example of where maybe that damage boost and double damage skills would come in handy for that 3-life Sparkus. Alright. Reflect. He still has that protection, so I can't really do anything. If anything, I guess I can set up the weaknesses. That way, then, once that photophobic shield is gone, I can hit him hard. So let's see if I get a chance to recharge. Oh, looks like I will. So then Astro Hammer, 617, because he didn't have MT, huh? Nope. So best I can do, Astro Hammer. And remove that. Calamitous. Recharge. And then just my spammable skill does it. Boom. And then we better hope Uriel doesn't res, but I think he will res. Let's see if we can land a curse. No curse, holy res. Alright, this battle's going to go on forever. I'm more curious to try out some sort of buffing mechanic with so without MT. Again, I really wish I could use the Tails monster. Yeah, I think if I try to use her, she would die. But, like, with her, yeah, if you look at her skills, whoops, not the alt. If you look at her skills, why can't I change them? Oh, because she's ranking up. She can do the 50% damage boost. She can remove positive effects from the enemy. Like, she'd be, and then turn transfer, so she'd be a phenomenal teammate. But we can't use her right now. Who should we use? I mean, there's a lot of monsters that can buff, but that's faster. Who do I have? Weirdica? Isabeth could buff, I guess. Let's see how well this works out. This might not work out that well at all. Purgatory is being used. We'll do 7 sins. We'll do stamina recovery. And we'll do some sort of mask. Doesn't matter what the mask is. Alright. Boom. And then let's look at skills real quick. Removes negative effects from allies. Removes negative effects from one ally. Double damage. Positive effects from enemy. And yeah, we can try this out. Part of me wants, since I have damage mirror on Shriker, part of me wants him to get damage and reflect damage. The other part of me just wants him to die and I bring him back, and then I eliminate the enemy. So that's different mechanics I'm kind of working on. Evasion. Let's hope you don't cleanse from removes negative effects, damage boost. So it'd be like double damage boost. Remove positive effects from who? You're going, so let's do you. Run anchor sweep. Perfect. They attacked Isabeth, so I'm here with the double damage. So obviously everything's gonna OTK, right? Look at that. Gorgeous. Boom, 1.1 mil. Set up the weakness. Let's hope Slumster doesn't cleanse. Rotten bananas. Oh, this is glorious. Alright, I can use my strongest attack again. Follow me. He did cleanse. I can kill Slumster. Immediate extra churn. I can set up double damage again. Imagine the triple damage. So cleanse the bleed, double damage, and then boom, 1.23 mil. Just like that. So even without MT and just using a support monster, this is working out. What the heck? And then boom, Astro Hammer. This is, yeah, I gotta say, he's also a dragon monster, so the dragon book has been lacking, so that also helps too. We went to the more battle. My conclusion is, I like him. I don't think he's going to be PvP meta though, even though he's OTK and Uriel's, as you're seeing. He's not going to be PvP meta. He's going to be a go-to war monster in the Dragon Book specifically. Syntheris is also always a go-to, especially if you have better partners. There are better attackers in terms of actual skill sets and stuff against, like, you look at a monster like Shiv, being able to do ET, being able to have dodge area. That's a better mechanic overall. Here's another good example. Like, I'd rather have a Volt than this monster, especially when I don't have a way to counter. But it's all good. Let's do just a damage boost. He has taunt, so it doesn't even help if I do Nimbus, so we're just going to recharge. Alright, I lost my buffs. Ooh, Volt might actually be in some trouble. We'll see. Galactic, Weapons Plungers 313 times 3, death. Alright, so we did take down Maramotus. Let's actually, ooh, we might be able to come back from this. Curse? Oh, we're taking down Volt. We're taking down Volt. Cleanse. Yeah, well, after one attack, he's dead. Dark Overdose. Alright, he is gone. Yeah, too much dots on him. Yeah, so great attacker. Phenomenal attacker. PvP meta, though, I don't see it. Recharge, just... But again, he could be used because he's so strong at killing. I think definitely not for defense. If anything, you could make a an argument for using him. Let's cleanse everything. You could make an argument for using him in offense, and again with Niah, the Tails monster, and then cleansing, transforming into him, OTKing the enemies. I can see that argument because look at this. Look at that, 1.72 mil. It's so ridiculous. It's insane. It's insane how ridiculous that is. Man, I was hoping he cleansed. We'll hit again. Like, oh no. Yeah. Let's hit Volt. Boom, 329 with a spawnable skill. Like, what is this? Alright, guys, so he's a strong monster. If you want to pick him up, you are going to have to spend money on him, but he's the exclusive bounty hunt monster of the Season 1 Blossom Era. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Thank you all for 100,000 subscribers. I appreciate it. And as always, remember to subscribe.